the upper, 3DS lower, the 3DS lower. There we go. There's that. And then they should probably see us too. Where is it? There it is.
Everything is in order.
Everything's back.
Okay.
We're back.
Hello, everybody. We're back. Oh, I gotta get the thing with the tip thing reader for tips.
We had a whole...
I'm leaving again.
Rich, we had a whole plan. We had a whole plan. We were going to come back and read tips. Because we have, especially when we play games like this, like it's really important that we pay attention to the details. And
It would be impossible to do tips normally and play this.
Exactly. So now we'll take a little break, read some tips. I finished, before we read tips,
Yeah.
I know I talked about this a little bit before, Iron Fist.
There are no new tips. Wait, there's one.
Well, X out and start stream tip
Okay.
over again because sometimes it needs to load. While you're doing that, I want to talk about Iron Fist for a second.
Okay.
Overall, like, not the worst show in the world. It's not very good.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's like mostly boring.
Oh yeah. They're all there.
Yeah,
Needed to.
but not the worst. It's not the worst. It has one of the best. He's not really the villain, but bad guys.
Okay.
He's this one of the people who's kind of trying to stop him from coming back and getting his business. Danny Rand from getting his business back. Ward Meacham is the character's name, and he's this like just eternal fuck up. And he just keeps fucking up, and he's the bad guy, and he makes really bad decisions, but it's all really in character, Overall, like, I'm not going to watch the show again. It's not incredibly good, but it's mostly better than Luke Cage because it has some decent action sequences.
Okay.
It's nothing special. I'm now more prepared for the Defenders, which I'm excited about, only because hopefully Daredevil and Jessica Jones can carry that shit. So.
I like Daredevil. Why am I not super excited about the rest of their superhero lineup on Netflix?
It's not
Why
very
do I
good.
not like Iron Fist? I don't give no fucks.
It's just not very good.
Well, even before it came out, I was like, all right, make an Iron Fist, whatever.
That's weird because, like, after Daredevil, it's like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, they made a good one, and then after Jessica Jones, you're like, oh, all right, they make good. And I know
I
you
didn't get far into Jessica Jones.
fucking finish it. It's brilliant.
All right.
It's fucking brilliant. And so it's like, for me, Daredevil was like, hey, the story's kind of simplistic. Him as a character is very archetypal, but
Archetypal?
Huh?
It's very archetypal.
Archetypal? Is that how you say that?
You said archetypal.
Yeah. Archetypal.
Archetypal. It's archetypal, isn't it?
I thought it was pronounced archetypal. I could be entirely
'Cause it's
wrong.
archetype.
It's archetype, and then you pronounce it archetypal. Chat is going to tell me I'm wrong in 3, 2, tipple.
Okay. Archetypal.
Archenipple? Archetype. Oh, no, never mind. I'm wrong. Archetypal. Daredevil as a character is very tropey. How about that? Is that a better way to put it?
Archetypical?
Archetypical.
That's what I thought it was.
Right. Oh, thank you for. I grew up on a farm. We didn't have archetypes on the farm. But the action is really good, right? Mm-hmm. And the characters are really good and very engaging in Daredevil. Jessica Jones, I think, is brilliant. It's a brilliant use of the medium. It's an allegory for trauma, and they nail it. Jessica Jones is so good. Not a lot of good action, though, in Jessica Jones.
Oh, sure. That's
Just-
not what I would expect.
Right. But great characters, great story. Then Luke Cage. That was a hard turn for me, where it's just like, oh, that's a big failure. Because, like, Daredevil's good. I really like Jessica Jones. Luke Cage was a big failure for me. Iron Fist is like, this is all right. I think if Iron Fist would have come out right after Jessica Jones, I might have called Iron Fist a big failure too.
So you're saying the Netflix Marvel expanded universe
Yeah.
is like a glider.
It's like
It doesn't go up.
Oh,
It was good. Oh, it was so good. Oh yeah, no, it was just pretty good. Yeah, you know
Here-
what? I got some flaws with this. No. Nope.
It's not like a glider, because I would put Daredevil and Jessica Jones on the same level for different reasons.
Okay.
Luke Cage was a huge drop off, and Iron Fist is like, Iron Fist then kind of like limps to the finish. So yeah, it's a glider that crashed, and then the pilot limped to the hospital. It's exactly what it is. And hopefully by the time we get to the Defenders, they will have fixed their broken leg.
Okay.
So that's all I had about Iron Fist.
Have some faith in Defenders and Punisher. I will be back for Punisher. That's for sure.
Oh, sure. And you know what? I have some faith in the Defenders because Luke Cage worked well in Jessica Jones.
Mm-hmm.
He worked well as a supporting character.
Yeah.
Danny Rand could probably work well as a supporting character.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
great.
So what do we have here? Where do we leave off?
Where do we leave off, Tips?
Tired and Sad says, what do you think is more odd about Mike? That he thinks ghosts might be real, or his love for the work of Rennie Harlan, Die Hard 2, etc.?
What's wrong with Die Hard 2?
Not really wrong with either of these things.
What's wrong with Die Hard 2?
I could appreciate like ghost stories and paranormal investigators, but I don't believe any of it.
Right.
But it's fun stuff.
Oh, I don't even think it's fun.
And Mike might appreciate it in that way.
Yeah, sure.
I'm not going to go all out and say he believes they exist. I'm going to give Mike that much credit. He might. He might. He might think they're like time echoes or something. And no.
Ooh, time
No,
echoes.
they're not time echoes.
I like that though. I like time echoes.
It's somebody shaking cameras.
All of those shows. All of those shows are complete silence, and then someone goes, oh, what was that? Did you hear that? What was that? Oh my God, did you hear? I totally heard that. Did you hear that? Stupid shows. I hate those. Those shows are so dumb. Okay, what else we got?
Darren Sad also says,
Yep.
if Justice League is as dumb and unsuccessful as the new trailer, will it be the last in this series? How much money will it make? It can be as dumb as it wants to be. As long as it's making the appropriate amount of money, they'll keep fucking doing it.
This could be the new Transformers. What Transformers are they on now?
I don't 5.
5.
Aren't they?
I think they're on Transformers 5 now. Preparing for a Transformers 6. And here's the thing. The Transformers series is...
Wait, I thought they were preparing for 5.
Oh, maybe. There's 4 out now and they're preparing for 5?
I don't know. They all look the same.
Here's the point. Transformers series are...
I'm racist against transforming robots.
Absolutely.
They all look the same.
100%. The Transformers series is universally panned by critics. It's the butt of everyone's joke, right?
Uh-huh.
They make a ton of money. That's where the DC universe is heading. So if you love one of those characters, you're just going to be the joke of cinema for a long time.
But I mean, people keep saying that Batman versus Superman was a financial disappointment. It still made $800 million or a shitload of money.
Didn't make as much as they were thinking.
It didn't make as much as they were thinking, but was it still quite profitable?
But remember
it still quite profitable?
We don't know for sure because of advertisement.
Okay.
And remember that studios don't base their profit on one movie. That could have been that for them. That should have been their big movie that propped up other movies that might not have performed as well. Mm-hmm. So for them, that movie not performing as high as it should have means that their overall profit is down.
It was supposed to make as much as Avengers. I know what it was supposed to make.
Right.
Irrelevant. If I invest $4 and I expect to make 10 back,
Yeah.
but I only make 8, I might keep investing $4 just because, hey, I still get 8 back.
Well, but to use your analogy, it's like you invest $4 here.
Yeah.
And then you invest $1, or you invest $1 in 3 other things, right?
Right.
And the 3 other $1 things don't return on investment. And so you're banking on that $4 to make up for the $3 of the disappointment.
Sure, but Batman versus Superman is still making the $4.
Maybe. Oh, well, but the question is, is it making the $7? And this metaphor just got labored.
If they're coming out ahead at a comfortable enough margin,
Right.
they will keep doing it.
Yes, and that's true. That's true. The future movies might lose some budget.
Regardless of what the initial expectations were.
Yeah.
If they are still making a decent profit, they will keep going.
Agreed. They might stop giving them as big a budget. They might stop advertising them as largely, but yes, we will.
Studios don't give a shit how well reviewed they are.
No, as long as they make money. As long as they make money.
Okay. AJ Pimsall says, "This is for the great Zelda review guys. Definitely in your top 3 reviews, along with your Destruction of Sonic and 1886.
Oh, yeah.
Looking forward to more awesomeness." Thank you. Thank you much.
Did you guys all see? I put it in a special playlist. Someone painstakingly overdubbed Rich and I's The Order 1886 review in Russian. And he sent me an email and he was like, "Hey, I'm a fan from Russia. I overdubbed you guys in Russian. Can I put it up on my YouTube channel?" We were like, "Sure, yeah, do whatever you want or whatever." I made a playlist of previously recorded but in Russian.
I can't double check it and make sure that's actually what they did.
Oh, we have no idea what he's saying.
I don't. I might not want to know what we're
Right.
saying in his version of that.
I listened to it for a little bit, and it seems to you can kind of hear what we're saying. He just lowered our volume. It seems to match up with what we're saying.
Right.
So that's all we got.
Tired and Sad says, "What are your thoughts on the importance of continuity in a franchise's canon? The X-Men, Star Wars, and Alien films are extremely inconsistent, while Marvel is largely consistent. Does it even matter?" This is a good question because one of the reasons I don't even care to get back into Marvel Comics anymore is I don't feel like the continuity means anything anymore. I used to love the old school Marvel continuity. When I saw a little asterisk, this is a reference to something that happened in the Uncanny X-Men number 53. I wonder maybe I should track down a copy of Uncanny X-Men 53.
Sure.
And that was an asterisk. That was a reference they made in like a Fantastic Four book.
Right.
I used to love that kind of stuff.
There's comfort. There's comfort in continuity. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Knowing that's one of the great things about crossover books is you're reading one and 2 characters from 2 different comics bump into each other, and then that helps you gleam off of that other character. Then maybe you start reading his other book. There's a comfort to it.
But I don't know that you need it. I mean, it's a flavor that you might enjoy every now and then, but looking at the Zelda games, it makes me sick when they try to shove everything in a continuity, because no, this clearly does not go together.
The question is, was continuity purposeful from the beginning? And that was the thing with the Marvel movies, right? We want a shared universe that's important to us. Whereas back in the day, the Star Wars sequels or whatever you mentioned, they might not have planned for there to be that kind of continuity, And so what's expected? Have a plan from the get-go. That's what we got.
And you know what? While continuity is good, I don't necessarily think every detail needs its own movie. We did not need a whole movie about the Death Star plans.
We didn't.
That was unnecessary.
We didn't need a whole movie explaining why Dory has memory problems. I really hated that movie.
That was fine.
I fucking hated that movie.
So the answer, I guess, is it's complicated.
Yeah, here's the answer to that question. If it's a good movie, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, okay. If
it's a good movie, it's a good movie. I still do firmly believe in the Stan Lee rule of any comic could be someone's first comic.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's really important. If you're making a long-running series, making sure that you and for now for movies, like what if Ant-Man was someone's first Marvel movie? You need to make sure that while it fits in the world, it still can stand on its own. I think that's important too.
Okay, what do we got here? Only Child says, "Hey guys, I wanted to try to get in shape, so I bought a jump rope and Bloodborne. Every time I die, I jump 50 times. I've already lost 157 pounds." Just kidding, but I'm glad I finally tried the game.
Yeah,
Amusing.
that is amusing.
The comment approved. Darkwing Schmuck says, "Love these Phoenix Wright streams. Just make sure to save before you present stuff, especially if you're not sure.
I'm not saves coming.
If you lose, you start from your last save, and you can lose a lot of progress otherwise.
Ooh.
Maybe save at the start of the trial.
Sure, maybe. Maybe.
Unless they let you like get stuck. Like if you didn't discover something before the trial started, can you get yourself stuck?
Ooh, maybe. We'll just try not to get stuck.
Or
We'll
do they
try-
even, or disappointingly, might they not let you start the trial unless you found everything you need? That's probably the case.
Probably the case, yeah.
But it was a game meant for children.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shagohod 1897 says, "Rich, will you please tell these people that O.J. Simpson murdered Nicole Brown and Ron Goldman on June 12, 1994, 3 days before the theatrical release of The Lion King? Thank you, sir."
I don't remember the exact date.
Are we still? Why are we still talking about the O.J. Simpson case?
Oh, that just came to Netflix, The People versus O.J. Simpson, which is supposed to be very good.
I just watched a kind of pseudo doc. They didn't add much like narration or discussion to it. It was just like mostly a compilation of footage
Uh-huh.
of just that day. Like a number, like I think Arnold Palmer like had his last golf match that day.
Oh.
The O.J. Simpson chase happened that day. The NBA Finals were going. It's like a number of big sports related things just happened on that day.
Weird.
Yeah.
That was like a singularity point in the timeline.
It's like I know you're a little bit younger than me, just
Yeah.
you know, just enough to matter for some of these things. How well do you remember the white Bronco chase?
Where I'm trying to remember what grade I was in. So that would have been like 5th grade for me.
Mm-hmm.
No, 4th grade even maybe.
The fucking
I don't remember.
4th grade? You're not that much younger than me, are you?
4th or 5th grade. We watched part of the trial. I want to say in 6th grade.
Because I would have been in high school.
I'm younger than you.
How many years?
How old are you?
39.
Oh, okay. No, I'm 35, so I'm not that much younger.
Yeah, you couldn't have been. You couldn't have been in 6th grade. I was like a junior, I think.
We watched
I
the
was between.
we
so-
watched the trial in 6th grade.
Okay.
I think
And I was a junior going on senior
that makes sense.
when the chase happened.
That makes sense ish. No, the whole OJ thing was not really in my radar. No.
Rich is 39, haha. Yeah, well, so what?
People age normally. I always thought his Jack is older for some reason. I get that. I've gotten that. Aren't I 34? Oh, am I 34? Here's the thing. I don't.
Rich, you aren't that old. I am. I am that old. This is why I don't give a fuck when people talk to me about Power Rangers and Pokemon. I was in high school when this shit started.
No, I'm 35. I'm 35. By the way, I was born in 1981, and it hasn't been my birthday this year, so that means I'm 35. I know how math works. I look older because I'm bald. I know. Okay.
All right, so I mean, no, but I remember watching the NBA finals. I remember just flipping through the channels,
Yeah.
and like the fucking NBA finals, they shrunk it down so everyone could watch the OJ chase live.
Really?
Yeah, the NBA finals is like a little box in the corner of the screen.
Like I know it was a big deal, but of course, like I've never in my family, we're not sports people. And so I think I remember seeing footage of the chase and just being like, why is this a big deal? Like, who's O.J. Simpson?
If that wasn't the year that Michael Jordan was retired,
Yeah.
I would have been very upset.
Oh yeah, yeah.
All right. Huff-hearted or huff-farted. Huff-hearted.
Huff-hearted.
That's a tongue. That's a mini. It's a mini tongue twister because it's not huff-farted. It's huff-hearted. Oh God. Says, just started streaming you guys this past week. Love RLM, and as someone who is always corrected for saying things incorrectly / mispronouncing, Rich is a hero I don't deserve.
That's true.
How appropriate that I mispronounced your name twice. God. Nico Cola says, have you heard of Cuphead? It's a side-scrolling game that's been in the works for a long time. It's fully animated in the style of the 30s Popeye and Betty Boop cartoons.
Yes.
Look up clips. It's gorgeous.
Cuphead-
I have heard about it. I didn't know it was done yet. It's been in like development fucking forever.
That's been one of those E3 showcase games of look at how pretty this game is. Coming to Xbox Live and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, yeah. That's been an E3 darling for the past 4 years now, right? It does look adorable. Is it done? Because if it's done, I haven't heard of it being done.
Captain Blue 42 says, me personally,
Yeah.
I love the Zelda review. I only have the castle to go story-wise, but I don't feel like exploring as much as I did. Is the problem with me or the game? It feels too much like cleanup. I think the problem is it's not very replayable,
Yeah.
but then again, not having replayed it, I've gotten over 125 hours out of it.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's that big a deal.
No, it's fine. I didn't do many of the side quests, but I did finish the main story.
Mm-hmm.
And I have absolutely and this isn't a spoiler, but after you defeat Ganon,
You can defeat Ganon? God damn it, Jack!
after you defeat Ganon, there's no going on after that.
How do you feel about people who act like something like that's a spoiler?
Anyone who like, you mean you fight Ganon? Fuck right the hell off. That just means like maybe you know nothing about a Zelda game, but in the first 20 minutes of this Zelda game, you see Ganon as the big bad guy. So that's not a spoiler. That's not even spoiler territory, even if you don't know anything about the Zelda franchise. But after you defeat Ganon, you can't continue on from that. Like you can't then go do the side quests.
Yeah.
It saves your game right before you fight Ganon.
Yeah.
So if you want, you can load that save and then continue on and fight Ganon again another day. But here's what I'm going to say. I've defeated Ganon. I have absolutely no impulse to keep playing.
Yeah.
I'm done as far as Zelda is concerned.
Is that okay?
Oh,
Like I said, a ton of time invested in the game already.
I got 65 hours. It was a great 65 hours. It was fantastic.
Yeah.
I feel no need to keep playing. I feel no need to play over. Like some game, like Bloodborne, I could just start that over and have a great couple hours. But I feel no need to start Zelda over.
I think it's kind of a credit that the game is dense enough that you don't feel a need to do everything.
Oh, yeah, it's fantastic.
It's like an all-you-can-eat buffet of exploration. At some point, you're going to be like, I've had enough.
Right. Oh, sure. No, and that's I'm not saying that as a negative to the game. I'm just stating my feelings. So, do you have any regrets murdering Ganon? No, I have no regrets murdering Ganon.
Do you ever murder Ganon? Fucker always comes back.
Then you murder him multiple times.
Fucking always comes back.
The spirit. Rich is now playing at 50 cents an hour and isn't even halfway
At this
done.
point, I am definitely way more than halfway done.
Sure. But still, 50 cents an hour. That's great. That's great entertainment bang for your buck.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I was really annoyed with the game the other day. I'd gone through the whole way. I've been playing fairly carefully. What's going on? You have this.
Jack, that would mean you turned 35 in 2016. Right, and it's 2017, and it hasn't been my birthday yet, so I'm 35, which is what I've said.
Okay.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
We're early in the year.
We're early in the year. My birthday's late in the year. I'm 35. Anyway. Rich.
Oh, I Had my first death
Uh-huh.
near the end of the damn game.
Really?
Yeah, I was really annoyed. The Yiga clan, that forced fucking stealth section, where you get one hit killed if you get found.
Isn't that crazy?
I wasn't too worried because I had Mipha's grace, the resurrection power. I'm like, it'll be okay. It'll be okay. I got one hit killed. The power didn't kick in. I got the game over screen. I was infuriated.
Right.
Absolutely infuriated.
No other stealth section is anywhere in the game. But it's just that one part of the game. I did love that area though.
Yeah.
I thought it was cute.
No, I can't stand it now.
You got
125 hours in, one official recorded death.
you got to the
Because
end
of a
though, right?
bullshit one-hit kill where the normal rules of the game didn't apply. Yeah, no, I'm kind of angry about that.
And did you? I love the little boss there though. He was adorable.
Fuck him.
He was great.
Fuck that whole section now.
Love it.
All right. Len Flazinski says, "Here's a link to the stream you didn't put on YouTube."
Okay.
Okay, like a really, really old one. I know we're behind because I'm behind because I'm an asshole.
We're behind on streams.
I'm an asshole. I know.
Rich, we're behind on
I know.
streams.
I know.
Rich, we're
I know. I know because I have the memory of like a termite.
And on Sunday, I was like, Rich, I'm really into editing. I can't cut up Twitch videos for YouTube. Can you make sure you do that? Oh, I'm on it. I got that going.
I know. I've got the memory of a termite. I'm very sorry. Not that that's worth much. And now we're caught up.
Okay,
We're caught up.
let's see if we can get a little bit further in Phoenix Wright. Where's my? Oh, it's over there. No signal. Why are you getting a no signal? Initializing capture device. There we go. Ooh. Oh, right.
Twilight Princess was such a failure. I love Twilight Princess.
I think Twilight Princess has some redeeming qualities to it. Yeah.
That's well, it's been knocked down a peg because of Breath of the Wild, but that's up there on my list of Zelda games.
I thought it was really good.
I'll agree that the dog sections are annoying. I'll agree with that.
Yeah.
Everything else in that game is fucking golden. Love Twilight Princess.
Once you get past the dog sections and you can free roam a little bit,
Yeah.
it's pretty great.
Yeah, I'll admit, whenever there's a dog section, I want to get through it as fast as fucking possible because I don't like being an animal. We all know this about me.
That's true. No, but I think there's a lot of good with Twilight Princess. I think in a part that I cut out.
I hated Skyward Sword. Don't say Rich also loves Skyward Sword. It was dull. It wasn't the worst game ever, but it was really kind of dull. Fuck off.
Well, so this was a part that I cut out of the review.
Yeah.
Where Rich states explicitly that he thinks that a lot of decisions made in the in Breath of the Wild were just to do the opposite of what they did in Skyward Sword. And in both Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword, they were going for a more realistic look.
Were they in Skyward Sword? That was kind of cel shady.
Was it?
A little bit. It wasn't the most ultra realistic Zelda game.
I got a fuzzy memory, maybe.
Yeah.
And there's hardware limitations. This is a giant fucking game, and there's hardware limitations. They can't make it look photorealistic.
You know why I think people don't like Twilight Princess?
Why?
They played the Wii version.
That's what I played, and I loved it.
The GameCube, there is a GameCube version.
Oh, is there?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't
and
even
it
know.
doesn't have the garbage motion controls.
Oh, I love the motion controls.
So I think it's worth noting the version of Twilight Princess I have played is the GameCube version.
Oh. By the way, I loved swinging my sword around.
Yeah?
I loved it. Swing, 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 swing.
Ugh.
I fucking loved it. I was so into it. Swing it around. You get the little nunchuck. It was great. Zoom, zoom. Zoom, 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 zoom. I fucking loved it. All right. Let's get back to the case.
An interesting fact about the before we get back to it.
Sure.
The Wii version of Twilight Princess and the GameCube version of Twilight Princess.
Okay.
They're mirror images of each other, literally.
Right,
The GameCube version,
because Link's a lefty.
yes, but they didn't want motion controls. They know most people are righties.
Yeah.
So rather than like changing just the character model, they literally mirrored the entire game.
Really?
Yes.
That's so fucked.
Yes.
That's so fucked up.
Yeah. Like, I think, like, the Hylian writing is backwards. Not that it matters, because it's Hylian and you can't read it, but if you, like, compare it between the two.
Really?
Really?
Oh, that's so cool. I didn't know that.
Also, because, I mean, it's the same the overworld, like, generally fits with the Ocarina of Time's overworld. Like, the Hyrule Field and where the Lake Hylia is and where the Death Mountain is.
Sure,
and
okay.
Kakariko. Like, in the GameCube version, you could fit that map over the Ocarina of Time map.
Sure.
But the Wii version, it's like, it's the same thing, but just flip.
Oh, that's really great.
Curio Village is on the right, and that one is on the left, and that game.
It's weird. It's weird. Why wouldn't they just flip it for the GameCube too, just to be consistent?
I'm glad they didn't. It's fine.
Sure.
It's fine.
No, I'm just saying from there.
If you haven't noticed by now, at this point, I am stubbornly refusing to say Ocarina. I didn't say it right that time, did I? I didn't accidentally say it right.
You know what? I think it's either I believe it's called Ocarina, but Ocarina doesn't sound. So normally you pronounce it way worse.
At this point, I am going out of my way to say it wrong because I don't give a fuck. I think it's a dumb name, and I think people take that game way too fucking seriously.
It's fine. I liked it.
Okay.
Usually you say like Ocarina. Usually you have like one of those South African tongue flaps in there, like Ocarina.
Ocarina. Ocarina. I don't care.
Where he's getting it right on accident. It's great.
Yeah, I've probably gotten it right on accident once or twice.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me. And you didn't even charge me anything. Because you forgot to ask for payment. Oh, really? I can't get her voice right now. I believe in stupid things.
That's it.
I believe in reincarnation.
You got it.
Oh, really? It's nothing. Or should I? Sniff?
We'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigating. We have to find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. So now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination.
So, Nick, have we figured out just who it was in that steel samurai costume?
No, you were in the trial with me.
What? Could it really have been old Windbag?
What do you think, Mr. Powers?
I don't think it was her, really.
Oh.
Neither do I, Nick. Because I just say things and believe them.
Listen, do you remember 7 minutes ago I said it doesn't matter who we accuse as long as I buy us some time? Do you remember that?
I've changed my mind again. Will is definitely the murderer. How could you let him go, Phoenix? Poor old Windbag. I feel kind of sorry for her.
I feel
Till I think she's guilty.
Well, she wasn't winning any points in there with or without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studios.
Right. We'll be back to visit you soon. Thanks, guys. Sniff.
Oh, sniff. To be oh, I guess we should have stopped there.
Oh, we should have stopped there.
Oh, well. Save. Yep. Beep, beep, beep. C. Smith, I see that you've subscribed to us from Amazon Prime and you don't have a pizza roll. I can only assume that is some sort of glitch in your subscription. I'd say just double check that you are subscribed to us. I don't know why you're not getting a pizza roll. People who subscribe to us with Amazon usually get a pizza roll.
Maybe it was like a confirm button that wasn't clicked.
Right. That could be. Ooh, what a day.
This is no time for relaxing, Nick!
What the fuck was in your mouth? Did you see that?
No, I
You had like an egg in your mouth for a
I was
moment.
rushing to get the microphone away from my
You had-
face
you had
before
an-
I screamed.
You had an egg in your mouth.
Say, you think WP's got a chance?
I guess that really depends on the people we found out about in today's trial.
The director and producer.
Yeah, them.
Well, what are we doing here then? Let's go to the studios!
Calm your tits. Beep, 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 beep.
No one's here.
Right now they have Miss Oldbag in custody. I guess they don't have anyone to replace her.
Hey! In the guard station, look! She left her donuts! Oh, now I'm sad. Oh. But I wasn't going to eat them. I'm doing her voice wrong.
Are you?
I think I am. I've got the wrong obnoxious tone. It's slightly off. I could tell.
I just don't remember. Let's move in.
Why are there bird noises?
Because there's a tree right there, I guess. Well, let's go outside Studio 1. Maybe that'll get us to Studio 2.
Hey, Nick!
Yeah, like this is what I remember from her first one.
Okay.
Especially when you do her little screamy thing.
It looks like Detective Sonny Bonds isn't here today. Somebody must have finally gotten him that solvent.
You're right. He's probably up to his neck in paperwork after the commotion at today's trial.
So, Nick, remember that Studio 2 we heard about at the trial?
Yes.
It was down that path with the fallen tree, right?
Right. The path. The detective said we shouldn't go down there because of the tree, but it looks like we can clearly step around it. Why don't we do that? Yeah, well, I think that's what he said. That's right.
Maybe the director and the rest of them are there today. Now's our chance, Nick. Let's check it out.
Okay. Studio 2. Boom. Boop. Ooh.
This is Studio 2.
I thought so.
It doesn't really look like much of a studio, does it?
No, that it does not.
Hey, there's a trailer over there. I think I know what's wrong. I sound a little bit too much like Mickey Mouse. Haha.
It looks pretty sturdy for a movie set trailer.
Are we sure this is a studio?
Well, on closer inspection, this trailer looks like it's been here for a while. I don't think this is part of some temporary film set. Flowers? There's some flowers here. Oh.
Wow, so pretty. They're taking good care of these.
Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous. Oh. Does that pointy fence look dangerous?
What? What connection are you making? Because he was killed with the samurai spear.
He was killed by a pointy object.
They found him impaled.
Did they?
I think they did.
Or did they? Hold on for a second.
Are you saying accidental death? Moved him over to the studio and then impaled him with the spear to make it look like murder? This. Okay.
I don't know. It just seems weird that he would say that looks dangerous. What do we got over here? These look like materials for making a movie set. Why, what place do they have those?
They've been sitting here for quite some time. This might as well be a junkyard.
Oh, shit. Just a table in the middle of the driveway. Looks like 2 people ate here. There's nothing left on the plates.
Hey, so they ate T-bone steaks too.
What is it with steaks around here?
Oh God, I wrote down T-bone steak. I didn't write where we found it.
Remember in the other one,
What other one?
in the employee area,
Was it the employee
there was
area,
another
or was it-
table
Okay.
with plates and stuff. Yeah.
Something does seem out of place.
What?
I don't know. It just feels odd.
That's incredibly not helpful.
Well,
An incinerator.
have I ever been helpful?
An incinerator, Rich.
Well, now we know what happened to the costume.
Apparently, they just put this one in. It's already covered in soot. They must not clean it much. Can I go closer to the incinerator? A light van for moving staff and equipment around. They've kept it in pretty good shape. Looks like it'd run fine.
Let's go for a drive.
We're investigating a murder.
I want to go for a drive now.
We...
I've had one of my characteristic mood swings. Take me for a ride.
Sure.
I want to stick my head out the window. Why are you telling me?
Yeah. None of that matters. Something seems out of place. There's a big 2 painted here.
In blood, though. This isn't the real Studio 2.
Probably, and it doesn't look anything like a studio. There's a door.
Nick! Nick! Let's go inside!
You think it's okay? I mean, we're here investigating and all. Maybe we shouldn't. Oh, it's locked. Oh.
I'm depressed now. Shucks.
Oh, let's see if we can squeeze in the window.
Nick! Nick! Maybe you can throw me through the window!
God, I'd love to. Just to shut you up. All right, I think... Oh, it's...
What is next to the furnace? Was there something next to the furnace? It looks like a poker.
Yeah. If I click on the poker, it just says an incinerator.
Okay.
I'd love to move closer to the incinerator.
Why is the lawyer investigating? Because it wouldn't be as fun if they just handed you a ton of evidence at the start of the trial.
Yeah, well, this is more Matlock.
Yeah.
If this was a Matlock game, they'd hand it off to what was his private? He had like his private investigator. Matlock had,
Yeah.
right?
I haven't watched that much Matlock. So.
Oh, I watched a shit ton of Matlock. He had his own private investigator, and I want to say his daughter. And so they would go and do all the solving, and he would take care of the courting.
Okay, so he didn't get out in the field much, Matlock.
Not much. I mean, he's Andy Griffith, man. He's an old
I
man.
understand that. I understand.
So if this was the Matlock game, there'd be like the investigation section and the court section, which would be great. I fucking love Matlock. All right, I think we've examined everything we can in here. So where can we
Is
move?
this still the lawyer game? Yes.
Yep.
Columbo? Well, Columbo never did court stuff.
Right. Columbo's just the detective.
Columbo, like, instinctively knew who did the crime, and then he would just needle and prod until he found evidence for it, or until he got somebody to accidentally confess.
You know what? He didn't know who did the crime. He would just needle and prod until he got all the proper evidence.
You got a good sense that he suspected strongly, and he was just playing dumb
Sometimes,
with
yeah.
Columbo.
But well, no, I think Columbo played dumb all the time. That was his shtick with everyone.
But I think the character was playing dumb. I think the character was just not letting on that he suspected more.
Oh, okay. I'm with you. I can take that. Columbo is fantastic. That was always, I mean, and of course we as the audience, because every Columbo episode started with them showing who did it actually.
I was, when I was building the Plinketto board
Yeah.
back there, I was just watching a whole bunch of old Columbo episodes while
Aren't
I was
they great?
hammering in nails.
Aren't they fucking great? Every single one of them is fantastic. Right, but that was Unit 603 Idiot. Unit 603 Idiot. That was the great part about Columbo.
Read what he said, because Liz is going to go on later.
Unit 603 Idiot says Columbo wasn't even a whodunit. They told you at the beginning of the episode. That's
Yes.
right. Every episode started with you seeing who the murderer was and how they did it. That's what made Columbo so amazing. It was just about him finding all the evidence and putting it together and building his case. It's the greatest detective show. Just the greatest.
Rich confirmed for old man. I said my age. There's no confirm. It's a fact. It wasn't the mystery of Rich's age. I don't really want to be in here.
Oh, yeah, it is a murder scene.
I want to go someplace else, Nick. I want to go to McDonald's.
Jesus.
Take me to McDonald's.
Child.
I need a Happy Meal. The spirits told me you need to bring me to McDonald's.
We're looking for the producer and the director at the moment.
Look, it's that assistant girl.
There we go.
Hey, listen.
Hi. WP's lawyers, right? I heard about the trial. Great job, guys. Oh ho, ho. Don't mention it. Is it true they caught the security lady? Oh, ho ho. Actually, she just called me. She told me to cover up that drain. You mean that one? Wow, what a mess. I know. I'm not so good with handiwork. Some assistant, right?
Yeah, but you do work on the props and the backdrops, right?
Right. Just lots of times they end up looking worse than before I fixed them.
Oh! Well, I'm sure those things happen. Nothing to worry yourself about. How did you get employed though as an assistant if you can't do the things you're employed to do?
I wear revealing outfits. So they like to have me around. Personally, I think she should worry at least a little bit more. I mean, if you'll excuse me, I have to go to the guard station. I'm supposed to fill in for Miss Oldbag.
Right. See you later then.
Did you just hear a copywritten character? I could swear I just heard a copywritten character.
Didn't somebody hire Rich as an actor? No, I have never been hired as an actor. I goofed around with my friends and that ended up with me being on camera. At no point, I want to make this clear, perfectly clear. At no point did I ever say, "I am going to be an actor."
An actor.
And I certainly didn't do that. I never said, "I am going to be an actor, and I am going to find somebody who would be willing to put me on camera."
Right.
That is not the story of how I ended up hanging out with everybody here.
No.
That is certainly not.
No. When you're with a group of friends and you have a camera, someone needs to be behind and someone needs to be in front. And that is just how it works. It was merely acting. Sound great? I don't know. It's new.
I did voice. Technically, I guess that's true.
Oh, you did do voice acting for
Yeah.
a thing. I'm trying to remember what it was called now.
I had to be like poked and prodded to do that.
I did. I made you
Yeah,
do that.
yeah.
Because I thought it'd be fun.
I didn't want to ruin somebody's project.
I thought you did very well.
All right.
They thought you did very well too. They say it's going to come out this summer.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember what it's called though.
Well, that's a great fucking plug.
I can only assume they mentioned it like last stream. I can only assume that maybe someone's going to say it, that when it does come out, they will get a hold of me and say, "Hey, can you promote this via social media?" Something anyone remember? No.
Okay. So the fanboy they were talking about in the trial today. He came in through the drain?
So it seems. I guess they covered it up in a hurry.
Hey! Listen! Listen!
Oh, Jesus.
Hey, listen!
Oh, God, stop it.
If that drain's covered, the boy won't be able to get in! I like to say obvious things!
That's the whole idea of covering something. Yeah.
I feel kind of sorry for him, though, don't you? I mean, he's just trying to stalk some actors by sneaking into their studio and their dressing room. There's nothing unreasonable and creepy about that.
There's exactly everything creepy about that, not to mention the danger the child puts himself in by crawling through an air vent.
Really?
Whoa, leave it be. Wait. Unless if we rip it open, something's in there.
Yeah.
Rip it open. Well, I guess some things are just made to be broken.
Yay! You know, Nick, you're pretty swell sometimes when you you commit horrible acts of vandalism.
So now let's inspect it. The drain grate is off, and I know who did it.
Now the kids will be able to come in again. Does it make you feel great to do a good deed like that? God, am I dumb?
You're right, Maya. I enjoy letting little kids around sweaty, half-naked men. That's something that I enjoy doing. God damn it.
All right, let's look at the grate. We ripped it off.
I did. That's what I did look at it. That's what she said.
After we ripped it off, did we click on it now?
I did it already. And she's going to say this. The drain grate is off, and I know who did it. The kids
Okay,
won't be able to
I just
come in.
wanted to check. I just wanted to check. There's got to be something we get for taking that off.
I don't know. You know what, Rich? I don't know. The remains of other day's lunch. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. T-bone. This is where the other T-bone was.
Right.
All right, let's
In the murder room.
No, this is not the murder room. We're in the employee lounge.
Oh, okay.
right now.
Oh, you're right.
I guess we'll go dressing room, I guess. So this steals him. Oh, that's what Mr. Powers says, at least. I guess they snuck in and took it while he was sleeping.
But Nick, What if Mr. Powers hadn't been sleeping?
Oh, what?
What if he committed the murder? What if he's just been lying to us this whole time, and we're letting a murderer get off the hook scot-free?
That's shockingly deep and insightful.
I know, I heard someone else say that.
There's an array of cosmetics here. According to Maya, that wig was used in some old TV show.
Samurai Boogie Woogie, Nick, get with the picture.
Look, explain it to me just how you can identify a show just by seeing a wig. Oh yeah, we already did this.
that.
I think we saw everything in here, right?
Well, I don't remember the tabloids.
I don't see anything new we can do here. All right, back. Back. Oh, I guess I can only go to the employee area. All right, move. And then we'll go to the studio main gate. Oh, hello.
Do we see this? You look a little out of place.
Yeah, Penny's out now out by the...
Oh.
It's the clothes, isn't it? I thought my camel vest might do the trick. Kind of an alternative guard fashion thing.
Let's talk to her here.
So, how are the studios doing? There's police wandering around everywhere. It's terrible. They won't even let me clean up. Don't want to disturb evidence. I haven't even cleaned up our lunch plates from the day of the murder. You mean those plates with the steak bones left over? On the employee area. Yeah, can you believe it? There's a lot of steak mentioning.
I know. Do kids sneak in here a lot?
Well, I don't think there's that many of them, but I do see one particular. He's always gawking at the sets or snapping pictures.
Dun.
You should see old Windbag's eyes flash when she sees him. She's a bit of trouble catching him, though. I heard something at the trial today. They said that the director and producer were here the day of the murder. Oh, sorry. I was in the prop storage room, so I didn't see them. I guess they were here, though. The studio head seemed pretty eager to keep us quiet.
So they were trying to protect the director?
More the producer, really. The producer's our real star here. She saved these studios from the brink of disaster and kept them running. I don't think we'd still be in business if it weren't for that producer. Okay. Is the producer here?
Is there anything we can show her?
Autopsy report? Card key.
Card key? Why not with a card key?
Power. Show her the card key?
Yeah. You should tell us where the card key came from.
Wow, they gave a lawyer one of those card keys. Well, I stole it. I see. Okay, they're very strict about those card keys here. Okay. How about this? A photo. Could you take a look at this? That's Mr. Powers. Why is he dragging his leg like that? What is this, anyway? Looks like she didn't know about this photo or the injury that morning.
If indeed there was an injury.
We didn't, it's weird that we didn't ask Mr. Powers
Right.
if he had an injury.
I know. Unless it's a twist that's coming. We had to be too stupid to ask him.
I suppose. I don't...
The spear?
Show her the spear?
Show her everything. Show her everything. Unless there's a penalty.
I don't think there's a penalty. I just don't know if there's well...
Any information we can get.
Say, you work with the props, right? About that murder weapon. You mean the samurai spear? Yeah, it's a prop, but it's still pretty heavy. I hate having to carry that thing around. So you'd have to be pretty strong to use it as a weapon. Why is Mr. Powers the only person I can think of? Alright. We gotta find these producers and shit. I feel like there's something we missed over here. Oh! Or not.
Yep.
Or we had to come back here a second time.
Eek! Nick! What was that noise?
It sounded like
It sounded like it came from inside the trailer.
That sounded like something I would
you're
say.
saying the same thing that I was
like-
going to say. That's an amazing coincidence.
Yeah, Maya, we've been working together for too long. We're finishing each other's sentences. I haven't the same. Someone must be inside!
It's scary. They're playing the Ninja Gaiden music.
No answer.
Pretty suspicious if you ask me, Nick.
Ooh, no.
Let's go in.
I'm not sure we should be barging in. Huh, it's locked.
What? Don't we have a key?
No. But there's probably one at the guard station.
What are we waiting for? Let's go borrow, steal, about whatever.
Well,
The chain of evidence really doesn't make any difference in this world.
hey, Rich.
The chain of custody.
Hey, Rich.
What? What?
Look at this. Look at that one spiky thing by the flowers.
Oh, yeah?
That's weird, don't you think?
Wow, so...
Oh, we already did this.
Oh.
But look
I
at,
think you got a point.
look at
I
that
think that's
one. Look at that one spiky thing. That looks kind of different.
accidental death, but then why bother framing Will Powers? I guess your TV show, you can't do the TV show without the villain, so it's total wash. May as well cut all your losses.
Maybe they were worried about like insurance claims or something, and who knows. Okay, hold on. We gotta go back to the thing. Studio main gate. We have to go borrow a key. Right. Or do I have to talk to her again?
Was it like a board or a door or something behind thee?
Oh, sure. I'm with you. Like this thing. The security guard station. I can see the computer that runs the security cameras. Oh, please don't touch anything in there. The security lady would knock the stuffing out of me. I really want the key to that trailer. Maybe next time.
It won't let you just go in there. There's no move option to get in there?
No, there's no move option to get in there. No, we haven't done that.
Try talking to her again. Maybe now that we clicked on that, there'll be a... Nope.
Nope. I mean, but we...
Just because I'm curious,
Yeah.
Does anybody who is familiar with this game know if the game will let you start the next trial if you don't have the proper evidence?
I think I saw Sari say before that they won't let you start the trial.
Okay.
Because, like, even, like, if we move now, we can only go back to our... You know, we can go back to our law offices, the detention center, the employee area, the outside studio one. You know, so, like, there's no, like, start trial option.
Yeah. This game, I don't know, there's not enough failure points.
It's not. It's about the join.
It's a kid. It's meant for kids.
Yeah.
It's meant for kids. I'm giving it a pass.
Right. All right, where do we want to move to? Where do we want to move to here? Back to the law offices, the detention center.
Can we move to a better game? We were literally nagged for months to keep playing this game.
And you know
Months.
what? We're having a fine time.
We
and
are
you
having
need
a
to
fine time.
Settle down.
Anything new going on with that? Great. Seems like if we come back to things are
Right.
different.
Hands off, and I know who did it. All right. Wait.
What about the grate itself? I know we looked at the hole. What at the vent? What's on the...
I just clicked on the vent that time. Now I'll click on the hole. And it's the same thing. I mean, yeah, we did that already. There doesn't seem to be anything. Kyle McLaughlin says, Jack, Zack Snyder got fired. I don't believe you.
It could, in theory, be breaking news.
From the Justice League movie or just from WB in general?
From WB in general. It's conceivable. It's conceivable.
They wouldn't.
It's a bit late.
Right? The movie's probably shot already, right?
Look. Forget about this movie. What about just in the future, in general, for the rest of DC's films? Isn't it better if he's gone?
Oh, of course.
Okay.
It'd be fantastic news.
Okay, then don't worry about it. It's good news either way you spin it.
The question is, would they fire him before the movie came out? Oh wait, no.
By the way, we're not just believing that.
No, I'm not. I'm not believing that.
Somebody said in the chat right now.
Someone just said that on chat, and I'm skeptical at best. I'm skeptical. Studio main game. Come on, Zack Snyder makes great trailers. That's not even true. You know what? Let's
Detention center?
Yeah, let's go talk to Will. All right.
Oh, Mr. Wright, thank you for earlier.
Not at all. We got lucky, to tell you the truth. Ha!
You can say that again!
Jeez, wow. Okay, let's not say that anymore, though.
So, WP, do you have any leads that might get us going in the right direction? Sorry, but no. Be sure to tell us anything that comes to mind, no matter how small.
We can't really, we can't rely on getting lucky again tomorrow.
Yes. Sniff. Present. Let's show him some things, see what he has to say about things.
Regarding this photograph.
Maybe he'll tell us about the limp now.
Yeah, oh, maybe. This really, truly, absolutely isn't you, right?
Right, Sniff. I was sleeping in my dressing room the whole time. Honest.
But who else could have worn it?
Your costume was in your dressing room?
Yes. I guess they snuck in and took it while I was asleep.
But who? You're not going to tell us about your limp?
Keycard. Or, yeah, Spear 2.
Regarding the murder weapon. Oh,
Yes.
that plucked him up.
Yes!
It is heavy, that spear.
It's pretty hefty, yeah, bub. I don't think the average person would be able to swing it around effectively.
And that's the spear that broke or something during the morning run through?
Oh, yes, I goofed around. I goofed on a round kick, you see. I broke the spear. The security lady fixed it for me right away, though.
We had a bleep. With duct tape, we heard!
Excuse me. Thank you for showing me that, whatever it is. I wish I could think of some way I could help you, but I
Okay.
can't.
All right.
Sorry. Sniff.
We found this card key in your dressing room.
Oh, that's mine, yes.
Oh,
Can people outside the studio get these cards?
I don't think so. Even I have to return the card. Once the show's done filming, that is.
Huh?
Oh, here it is. Here's the information we're about to get.
Yeah.
The show's being canceled. Oh,
Oh. Nope, no,
Oh.
that wasn't the information
the
we were about to get.
the show's being canceled.
There was nothing.
I guess I will present him the guide map, but yeah, okay. Talk? Oh, okay. Do fanboys sneak into the studios often?
No, not that I know of.
Oh, what?
Ooh, what? That security lady's pretty strict with them.
But in today's testimony, didn't she say they were often hanging around?
The kids really love the Steel Samurai. They sneak past when she's not looking, I guess.
Was the director present at the morning run-through?
Yes, he was. He was directing how the Steel Samurai and Evil Magistrate should move.
That's normally what a director does, yes.
Why didn't you tell us that before?
Well, just the studio asked us to keep quiet. Yeah.
That has nothing to do with this! I hate to repeat myself, but Nick here is a newbie lawyer. Fresh off the bar, he barely knows what he's doing. He's only one case and barely at that, and he needed help from a ghost to do it. I talked to a ghost, and the ghost helped him solve the case because he couldn't do it on his own.
You're not supposed to tell clients that, Maya.
What?
Sorry, I clicked it twice.
It's okay.
When he loses big.
I see. Sniff.
Whose side is she on?
You aren't hiding anything else from us, are you? I just got the mic all the way over here.
And people are still saying it's loud.
They're still saying it's too loud.
You have a magic voice.
I have a fucking This is a fucking short-range microphone. It's not supposed to pick up shit that isn't right under your fucking nose.
Right?
How the fuck do I do it?
I wish I could tell you, Rich. All right. I guess we'll go to the law offices. Oh God, I don't want to talk to you. Really? Yeah, use your psychic powers.
We don't have enough information to make a case yet.
Yeah, I've noticed. That's exactly the same thing you said yesterday. Just admit it. You don't have a clue what happened.
Of course I don't. Why the fuck would I have a clue what happened? Oh, wait, I talked to Ghost.
What do you think we should do?
What do I? Huh? What?
Oh, sorry.
We gotta get the scoop on this director and producer.
Right, but we couldn't find them, remember? Look at that. Do you see that egg in her mouth again?
That's what I've been saying. I don't want to yell too much. I know it's probably horrible to listen to. I hate having to do her voice because I know it's probably the worst thing.
She's telling us to go back to the studio. Did we have to leave the studio and come back?
What does this van out here say? Say something different?
Looks like a studio van. They probably use it to carry around equipment. Okay. Nope. Okay. Move.
Outside Studio 2 again. And we absolutely can't get in there without a key.
We can't get the key while she's standing there.
Well, I just read the spoiler in the chat.
Did you?
Yeah.
God damn it, chat.
Do you care to hear it? It's not the biggest spoiler in the world.
All right, go ahead.
Go back to the dressing room. There should be someone there.
I guess we would have made it there eventually.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, this is kind of lame. Just the whole, you have to leave a place, go back to the place thing. Okay, hey,
What the fuck? Who are you dudes? LMAO. Hi, we. Hi.
oh my God.
Wait, you first. Who are you? You look pretty suspicious to me. Whatever, lamerth. You're lame. Why are you so lame? How can you not know the great Thal Mandela? Manello? Whatever my name is. Fine. I make the lead shows. Steel Samurai. Mine. RTFC. Read the film credits.
Oh my God.
Really? You're the Salmonella?
Salmonella?
Just do your normal voice for that one, Rich. Oh, fuck you too. Fuck you too. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Look, it's quite alright, really. It's fine. ROFL. What is it? You know, on closer inspection. Hot flubber.
Ew. Look at his face.
You're an attractive lady, and I hate this character.
Yeah.
Hey, do you do a lot of cosplay? Because costumes rock Thor's drool. Rock sores? What? Hey, you're drooling. Huh? LOL. Buffer overrun. Oh, God. You've triggered my creative powers. Yes, it's coming to me. Pink Princess. The sequel to Steel Samurai Pink Princess, warrior to little oldie Tokyo. ROFL, LMAO.
But Pink Princess?
Why is it gotta be little oldie Tokyo? Why can't it have a cool name like Neo Oldie Tokyo?
Maya, we really need to talk about cool. And the different things you find cool. Oh god, we have to talk to this guy.
Oh no.
Did you notice anything unusual on the day of the murder?
Oh, I know who you dudes are. That security lady told you about it, eh?
That's right.
It was a pretty regular day. We had a run through for an action scene in the morning. Then a meeting from lunchtime in Studio 2 trailer. Yeah, I was so busy I didn't even get a chance to eat lunch.
A T-bone steak, was it?
Yeah, fuck Thors! I hate missing out on food. Nick, what does sucksores mean? Tell me, Nick. I really need to know what sucksores means.
It's a sexual role-playing move that involves putting Jell-O in your mouth first and then going down on someone. It's quite exhilarating. That's all I got.
Anyway, I was meeting from noon till 4.
In a meeting
In the meeting. It's all fine, whatever.
was in a meeting from noon until 4.
With the producer and some bigwigs from the network.
Mr. Hammer's time of death was estimated at 2:30 p.m. If he's telling the truth, that meeting gives him an alibi. About the producer, who was at the meeting with you?
Oh, you mean Dave Vasquez? She's a genius. Mad skills all the way. Scary though. She brought these studios back from the brink of destruction. I hate this voice.
Yep.
She's the one who made it possible for me to make Steel Samurai.
You had a meeting with her on the day of the murder, right?
Yeah, we were together from noon to 4 p.m. the whole time.
Who exactly are these bigwig people keep mentioning?
Oh, the boss over at the network had some sponsors. Also a few production guys. They piled into a limousine and got here right around noon. Major tension.
Were all of them with you the entire time?
Yes, unfortunately. They're all gray-haired geezers. Ugh.
Sounds like they'd all be reliable witnesses.
Oh god, I'm gonna hate it when he's on the stand.
Let's give him the photo.
This is WP, right?
How did you know?
Well, look, he's obviously dragging his foot.
Oh, right. The director would know about the injury. He was there. Shit, that doesn't do us any good.
I try not to pay much attention to things that don't interest me. LOL.
You don't want to look at the murder weapon?
Why are you staring at me like that?
Honestly.
Kinda want to throw up.
Okay. Nothing's changed in the room. Yeah, that's still there. Alright.
The spear.
I tried showing him the spear. That didn't interest him. Huh. Nothing left to talk to him about.
I'm sure if we walk around, we're going to run into the big wigs or someone else
Sure.
now.
Alright, yeah, you're right. The bigwigs will magically show up somewhere?
Yes. Did we get any useful new information from him?
That he was in a meeting
With the people.
with
That's
the
all.
people.
That's all we got.
Between noon and 4.
noon and 4. Okay, because we knew people were in Studio 2. We knew.
Right.
We knew that.
Right. Ah! Ah! You again!
Eek!
How rude! Acting like you've seen a ghost. You certainly got back to your post quickly. Oh, the police took me away, they did. They pulled out a spare steel samurai costume. Told me to put it on. Can you imagine? How could I, a sweet little old lady, wear a giant suit like that? Mr. Powers is pretty tall. As soon as they saw there was no way I could wear, they let me go.
By the way, that specifically is what I was afraid of coming out if we pressed her during the trial.
Sure, sure.
When it was like, press her. No, we're on the high ground now. Let's stay the course.
Exactly,
That's exactly, what I was afraid was going to come up.
Absolutely. Anyway, know this, whippersnapper. This old lady never forgets a slight or an insult. Right?
Okay.
So, like, now maybe she won't, or we have to do more stuff to get the key or something. Probably not, but... Anyway, you won't get any information out of me. My lips are sealed.
You sure are talking a lot for someone with sealed lips.
Starting now. 1, 2, 3. Oh, this lady's too much. So maybe if we tried to go easy on her, she would tell us these things. But now she's going to be all silent, right?
And
About that kid you said you saw. If I see him again, I'm taking him down. Oh.
Nick, look at her eyes. She's serious. Maybe if she kills him, I can talk to his ghost.
About the director, the one who was here on the day of the murder. If I see him again, I'm taking him down.
Nick, I think she's losing it.
Show her the spear. Oh, okay. Can I grab that key? Well, she's not looking. Oh, that's the computer. Hey, no touching. Okay. All right. Well, then let's keep moving until we run into more people. Oh, okay. All right. All right.
Someone in the chat is suggesting we examine the statue again.
I suppose we have not done much there. Let's examine the statue again. The studio mascot. Apparently, it's a monkey of some kind. I've never seen a monkey with a nose like that before.
Why don't they put his head back on? Maybe we should ask that assistant. Oh, for fuck's sake.
I'm not sure we really want her fixing anything. Ha ha! And you'd probably need a crane to move that thing. It's really,
Probably so.
really heavy, eh? Security cameras. Took 2 pictures. Doesn't seem to be switched on today. Yeah, they don't need security today. This is the studio. Yep. All right.
Rich, do you think they faked some of the moon landing footage? I don't have any good reason to think they faked it. I know Mythbusters did a pretty decent episode on moon landing stuff.
Right. What they did was they recreate, because there's a lot of people saying, "Oh, those shadows that are in those shots could never happen with a single source of light."
Yeah.
Like that was their big thing. And so the Mythbusters recreated those photos with a single source of light. Not to prove that, like the moon landing really happened, but just to say, hey,
Yeah.
here's a single source of light. We can create this exact photo with multiple shadows. Yeah, that was a great episode.
I'm sure there's a good reason for it.
What?
I never really got why you never saw that many stars in the moon landing footage.
Probably the very simple explanation.
Yeah.
So the really cool thing about the moon landing is, I want to say Zeiss, a lens maker, had to make a very special lens because there is just not a lot of light up there.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so they had to make a very special lens to go up there to catch the little bit of shitty light that we got to see.
Okay.
And so because there's so little light up there and because the lens had to be so specific, I can just imagine that the stars didn't pick up.
Yeah.
How often do stars pick up just on regular film, right?
Well, I can imagine they landed on the dark side.
They didn't land on the dark side, no.
Okay.
They landed on the light side, but it's still not...
Or at least, I guess, the side where light was currently on, because that's not necessarily what the dark side of the moon means. That's just the side we don't see.
Well, but also remember that the light that comes to Earth is filtered through our atmosphere, is reflected off of everything else. Like, the light that comes to Earth is very different than the light that's on the moon. Wouldn't you say? Oh, it is a Zeiss. Ah, good.
You need the curvature of Earth's atmosphere to focus the stars.
Oh, is that it?
I don't know about that.
That could be.
I don't know about that.
Who knows? No.
And you don't see the stars on the moon because the moon is flat.
Oh, I like it. No, you know what? That's one of the fun things that fuels conspiracy theorists. They say that Kubrick actually shot the moon landing
I've heard that. That sounds insane.
because.
It's a lot of. Here's.
Well, wait.
Oh, sorry. I'm really sorry.
Because Kubrick used Zeiss lenses very similar to the ones that they used on the moon to shoot Barry Lyndon, which was shot with all natural candlelight.
Okay.
Candlelight. So that's all.
Any kind of like moon landing fake conspiracy, that's an awful lot of people to keep shut up.
Yes. Yes.
Someone would have said something on their deathbed.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. We got to figure this out. I don't know where to go. I just don't know where to go. How does that prove? Right. Well, it's crazy conspiracy theories, and it's all crazy. Check the employee area. I've already been to the fucking employee area. Did I have to leave the employee area? Fuck you.
Yeah, this is a little bit annoying. That's a little bit annoying.
This is super annoying. You have to figure out which area to leave and then come back to. That's super annoying.
There's very little I can do about it. Hey!
It's like, I get it. We needed to take the thing off of the vent, and then the kid shows up.
Yeah.
But only after you talk to the producer, and after you go outside to talk to the security guard.
I know. Hey, wait!
Whoop. I'll bet he came in right through that drain.
Hey, I'm Kiddo! What's your name, sport?
I'm not a kid, so don't talk to me like that.
That's good. Huh? But you are a kid! What a rude little brat! There's...
I don't see no adults here, hippie fashion chick.
You got a point there, I am underage. I kind of dressed like a... Not really a hippie, I'm dressed like a geisha. Why the fuck am I dressed like a geisha? Nick, why am I dressed like a geisha?
I have so many questions as well, Maya. your crystals, your believing in ghosts, your psychic abilities, geisha-ness. Yeah, there's so many questions.
Where
Hey.
does this game take place?
Hey, I'm Cody Hackins. Call me Kitty O again, and I'll cut you down where you stand, evildoer.
All right. So, you're a fan of the Steel Samurai.
How dare you utter that name, evildoer?
What do you mean? We're on the Steel Samurai side!
Ha ha! You can't fool me.
Okay, then what's the last line said by the innkeeper in episode 8?
Heh, easy. Like some fries with that?
Huh, not bad, Kitty-O.
Watch it.
What are they doing? God damn it.
Why is he picking his nose?
He's a kid. Kids do that. They just pick their nose, naturally. They don't know shame yet. Say, have you heard anything about the incident the other day?
You were here, weren't you?
Did you see anything?
He always, the Steel Samurai always wins. Always. Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything.
What? Why is she shocked?
Right.
But no way am I telling you losers.
What? Wait!
Let me go. Get off me, you losers.
He's gone!
No.
Huh? Something fell off the table when he bumped into it on his way out. A bottle! This is crystal meth!
The Will Powers was on crystal meth the whole time, and he does have a solid alibi. He was with his drug dealer. You see. But he didn't want to say anything because that would get him in trouble, even though it completely clears him of the murder. Because that is so what's going to happen in a kid's game, right? Why was this sitting there, I wonder? Okay. It's an empty bottle. Anyway, what was that kid saying?
He saw everything! So I guess he's some kind of Buddhist? He's meditating? He was one with the universe?
The drain where the fanboy came in. He didn't waste any time coming in either. Talk about cause and effect! Hi, mama! Well, you know what? Let's see who shows up when we move now. Is that guy still? Oh, God, he's still in here.
Rich Evans gives me autism?
Oh.
Well, I am the vaccine for stupidity.
Oh, I want to drop the mic so hard! Damn, Rich. Bring in the hurt. Bring in the hurt. I don't want to talk to you again.
What? Where's that old windbag?
Oh, jeez. I'd have heard her leave her post.
We could probably get the key now. Oh, no.
Nope.
Nick! Nick, that was her!
Stop! Stop! Whippersnapper! Yeah, sounds like she's chasing after that boy.
Now we can get the key.
As long as...
Uh-oh, she tripped!
Maya sure looks happy. It's discomforting knowing she finds joy in other people's pain. Oh, okay, so now we examine. Go over here.
Hey, listen!
Yes.
Listen! Hey, listen! Now's our chance. Let's check out the guard station.
Yes, that's why I pointed there.
Oh! This is it, Nick.
The trailer.
The trailer. Oh, was it you or something?
Oh, no, I don't know. The key to that trailer in Studio 2.
We'll be borrowing this, right, Nick? I've learned a lot from you.
That's right. Stealing's okay.
Hey, Nick.
Yeah.
How is any of this admissible? We've just swiped it ourselves from crime scenes. Like, it hasn't been, like, evidence that's been collected by an authority. I mean, fuck, I could just grab a knife out of my kitchen. We could give it to the judge and say it was the real murder weapon. They wouldn't know any different.
Have you met that judge? That would work. Let's do it. I should just have a collection of knives at home.
Fuck, we'll just say we found the knife in the fucking old bag's pants.
Let her lawyer deal with it. Great.
No, I'm not even playing Mass Effect Andromeda to make fun of it. I do not want to have anything to do with the series. It's dead. It's a corpse.
I wonder if the key we borrowed from the guard station will work. It opened.
Great! Let's go, Nick! I'm really angry now for no reason.
Maybe that's supposed to be her eager face.
Oh! It doesn't look very eager. Will you first, Nick?
Oh, not that eager. Oh, okay. Oh, well, shit. Trailer. Here we go. Here we go, Rich.
Oh my God.
Shit! Look at that bitty.
Eek! Someone's in here. I got nothing. I can't do sophisticated lady. I can barely do annoying lady.
We'll do this. We'll do names.
Do no.
Night, chick pie.
Names. Woo. We're WP's lawyers and
I see.
And who might you?
D. Vasquez, the producer. D. Vasquez? She's quite beautiful. Oh my. Oh my. I don't know what to... Oh, the day of the crime. I was wondering if you could tell me about the day of the murder. Miss Vasquez! Script, please. Excuse me. Script. I'm looking for a script. A script! The Steel Samurai, Episode 13. I need it.
Could we ask you a bit about the day of the murder?
I need to read it. We're getting nowhere fast. All right.
Well, we'd really like to ask you about the Steel Samurai.
Miss Vasquez. It's on TV every week. That's all I have to say about that. Nay, Chickabay.
Nick! She's telling us to go watch TV! The nerve of her!
Hey, don't get mad at me. About the director, Sal Manila, was it? What exactly is his role here, besides, of course, being the director? Perhaps I didn't make myself clear. I'm looking for a script. I can't be bothered with anything else. Ooh, darling.
Nick!
Yep.
Are all people in the entertainment business so fucked up?
Yes. Yes, they are. They crave attention. And when they get it, there's a unmissable high. And when they don't get it, it's a terrible crash. They're horrible people.
Nick! Let's get out of here! Isn't there someplace else we have to check?
No, there isn't. Wait. Yes. If you see Manila, give him this.
Why do we have to do your errands? I don't think I like her. Sniff.
Don't cry. She'll take it as a sign of weakness. All right, we'll give it to him. If we see him, that is. Yeah. Let's see what that is. Oh, it's just a memo that says, bring me the script for episode 13. All right, let's examine some stuff. It looks like they were designing a set to use for the Steel Samurai show. They've got some figures for how much the set costs. I can't believe they spend that much money on those sets.
Jack sounds like the sheriff from Smokey and the Bandit. That's not true.
When I do her voice?
I'm trying to think of any voice. Well, again, is there a different sheriff?
It's a little southern. So maybe I'm like boss hog.
Scumbum, Jackie Gleason was a bit rougher. I'm gonna get that bandit.
Was that him?
Jackie Gleason was Smokey. There might have been a different character who was a sheriff.
Oh, I don't know.
Scumbum.
Remember when you did Pooping and PI? I was channeling a combination of Macho Man Randy Savage mixed with Smokey, Jackie Gleason from Smokey and the Bandit.
Slash of grub mush.
Oh, all right. Let's see what we got here. This is where they had that meeting. There are documents and paper cups scattered around. Okay. A garbage can. Nothing in here that could be a clue. Just some paper cups and crumpled documents. Another old movie poster. The Singing Samurai, starring Jack Hammer. What the hell do samurais sing about? Chopping off heads? That's a great joke.
Oh my God!
Phoenix.
That's so culturally insensitive. You know damn well that's the Arabs.
Nice. Excellent culturally insensitive joke, Rich. You know what that was? Unexpected. Little setup, little payoff. It's great. Samurai Summer starring Jack Hammer. This poster's quite old.
Wow, it's been years since I saw that show.
All right, well, this is just going to be another joke, but hey, we'll go through it. An old movie poster, Dynamite Samurai, starring Jack Hammer. I guess Mr. Hammer used to be quite the star. Oh. Can I present you with something? This empty bottle, perhaps? Nope. This spear, perhaps? Nope. This photo, perhaps? Am I really gonna have to go give the guy this note first? I am. I know I am. Why fight it? Why fight it? You got to go give the guy the note first.
Yeah.
You got to go give the guy the note first.
They're making us go through hoops. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Shagohod, sorry if that annoys you. I think it's funny. You got to deal with that, man. You just got to deal with that. Studio menu. I remember how to get places. Okay. And employee area. And move. Dressing room. And we're going to present this guy with the note. Here, I got this from the producer.
Oh, bring me the script for episode 13. Episode 13. Where did I put that one? I must have left it somewhere. Uh-oh. My ass is pwned if I don't find it. Nick! It might be quicker to just look at all the places where he's likely to have been.
Oh, Jesus.
We have to do more busy work.
It's like a fetch quest. It's a fetch quest without the ability to move properly. All right, well then. Where are we going to go here? Employee area first. Do we see any script?
It's weird we didn't find it. We've been doing all that looking around earlier, and we didn't see head nor hair of it.
Right. My guess is it's in Studio 1. That's a place we haven't been recently. But just in case, let's check the guard station.
Thoughts on the MST3K trailer? I have not seen the MST3K trailer.
Neither have I.
We're back at the scene of the crime. Let's find what we need and get out of here quick, Nick.
I see it already. It's right there.
Hey, look! That's the chair the director sits in. We couldn't look at that earlier.
No, I've always wanted to sit in one of these. We did look in this
wait.
earlier. The director! Maya! Take a look around that chair for me. You know, like right on top of it. Because we can see it.
It's amazing. We never saw that before.
Yeah, that's weird. Good work. There we go.
I have seen the Spider-Man Homecoming trailer. It was fine.
Yeah.
It probably shows you too goddamn much.
Right?
Like, I now know the entire plot of the film.
Right. It is interesting that they're kind of like flipping it. He starts off with the good suit.
I like that.
And then has to go
I
back
like that.
to the old suit. So like, oh, this might go somewhere.
That's very Peter Parker.
Right? Go back to your rags, kid. That was, and by the way, that was such like an Iron Man line.
Which one specifically?
If you can't do it without the suit, then you don't deserve it in the first place. It's like, ooh, shit, yeah, that's right. You're fucking Iron Man. We learned that lesson in Iron Man 3, a perfect action movie. That's great.
Have I seen the It trailer? Have you seen the It trailer?
I've not seen the It trailer. I just don't care that much about it.
I don't know that it looks I don't know that it looks bad or anything, but I mean, you don't have
Tim Curry.
Tim Curry,
Right.
so why are you bothering? People are going to see the movie and they're going to be saying, "Oh wow, yeah, Tim, everything else is better." I sure do miss that Tim Curry.
Man, Tim Curry is the best.
Everything else is so much better, but Tim Curry was great.
And you know, I have no special love for it.
I don't either. I'm not a horror guy though.
Okay.
I'm not really the person to ask
Sure.
about in-depth thoughts.
That
about
might
it.
be a Jay thing.
Yeah.
But like I saw it and it was creepy when I was a kid, but it's like, it's just it. I have no special kind of love. Like it doesn't insult me personally that they're remaking it. You know?
I didn't watch the whole freaking trailer. It looks like the clown's more of a monster-looking clown.
Mm-hmm.
Why? And the whole point that he's deceptively looking like a sweet, goofy clown?
Like
Isn't that the
he's
whole-
look like a normal clown.
Isn't that
right.
the point? Why
I-
would he look like a monster clown?
Maybe they're only showing the part where maybe he like looks normal sometimes and looks monstery
Okay.
sometimes. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. What do you guys think of Stephen King? Hey, Stephen King has a lot of really
Diarrhea
great
of the mouth.
Huh?
Diarrhea of the mouth. Like, finish the thought. Sorry.
Along those same lines, Stephen King has a lot of really great premises.
And he has no idea how to finish any of them. I have never read the conclusion to a Stephen King work and
Yeah.
been satisfied with the way it all came together.
Boom. Boom. Never ever.
The Stand.
Yeah.
Oh, really great opening chapters with that.
Mm-hmm.
How does it end? Bomb blows up. The bomb blows up. Needful Things. How does it end? I don't know. The hero's watch is magic now.
He has some amazing premises, and yeah, he can never quite wrap it up.
But yeah, yes. To be fair, Chad, you were right. He did nail Shawshank. Yes.
Sure, that's true.
But I don't know how much got changed from the book.
1/2263 does not have an amazing ending. It has the worst ending.
Which one is 1/2263?
That's the one that they adapted into. Well, and maybe it's different in the book, but the one that they adapted into a Hulu original.
Oh,
That's the one with the time traveler who has to go back to try to stop the assassination of JFK. Amazing setup, some really neat, timey, weirdo powers. Just a horrible fucking ending. A absolute letdown of an ending. You know what? I've heard really good things about the Dark Tower series, but I've never read them as it's Stephen King, and his endings
Look,
always
as
suck.
for the most part, I don't completely enjoy his works. I haven't read everything that Stephen King has ever done. I just know, like,
Right.
the handful of things I actually have read, because you keep hearing about Stephen King. Like, I'll try it. I like science fiction.
Yeah.
I've always been disappointed with the ones that I have read.
Me as well.
I've read the Tommyknockers.
Mm-hmm.
I read The Stand.
Okay.
I read Needful Things. If I actually sat down and no, I don't think I've read anything else of his all the way through.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
you know why? Because you read enough, and you just go, "Oh, he's got
Eventually,
great
I
premises."
stopped trying. Yeah, because like The Stand, I wanted to read. I wanted to love that.
Yeah.
Then you get to the end, it's like, oh, it's a letdown. Maybe the next one.
Yeah.
Maybe the next one. Oh, this is a great premise. Oh, okay. Oh.
Yeah. He has written a shitload of books. No, and by the way, he should be commended for his work ethic.
Well, it doesn't need to be a work ethic. He just writes a book and he gets millions of dollars. That's,
No. But he writes that book. So many other authors wouldn't finish the book because they couldn't think of a good ending. Not Stephen King. He finishes it. Right? That man's a good worker.
Shining, read The Shining. Oh my god.
Here, we found it. Your script. Great.
For one, I'm not that big on straight up horror. Like, for the most part, what I've read of his has been things I have read have had more of like a science fiction-y bent to them.
Sure.
Like the Tommyknockers. They dig up a UFO. That's a neat concept.
I'm interested in reading Dark Tower because that's a little like fantasy fiction. It's supposed to be good. The movie looks good. The stills that we've seen. We're not even paying attention to the game anymore.
I'm done.
Okay, Rich is done.
I'm done.
All right. I don't know when we can stop. How do you save Scum? Everyone tells me to save scum. Just try to get to a point where I can stop playing.
I think I started reading part of the Dark Tower, one of those books, and I stopped very early on. There was like an extended bit about some woman's period. It's like, what the fuck?
Oh God! Ah, there it is.
It's like, I don't need this in my life. There's gonna be more crap, isn't it?
You know, the man writes books. That is his job, and he does it all the time. That's good for him, man. Good for him. Stephen King apparently has a bunch of like premises and synopses for works that can be adapted into movies that he offers free to student filmmakers.
Really?
Yeah. He says you need an idea. Here's a synopsis. Like make a movie out of it. As long as you're a student filmmaker, you can do it for free.
Wow.
Boom.
Wow.
It's great. 20 pages before breakfast, apparently. Hey, be like Stephen King. We're all here talking about Stephen King.
Christine is great just for the impressive and yet really simple effects.
Christine was the car?
The car that could heal itself.
Yes.
They just had it being damaged in reverse. They had some kind of like cables inside that were like pulling dents into the car. And
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
And you reverse it, and it looks like the car's healing itself.
Yeah. Oh, that is neat. That is neat.
Just get it caught up in tips.
Do you have the laptop? It's under It's under your
It's under
Spiderman.
Spider-Man.
It's under your Spiderman.
Spiderman?
Ah, Spiderman. You know, I have the Spiderman with me.
I'm gonna close and reopen this again, but it looks like we might be caught up, but it looked like that last time. Oh, Windows. Will you ever not suck?
Will you ever not suck? No.
Come on. Open. I click. Then you won't even open the start menu. Windows.
Windows, get your shit together.
Oh. Thank you. Thank you. Why was that so hard? All right. I don't know if there's problems. It just says nothing here yet. When people send you money, it will appear here. I think the laptop's done for the night.
Hold up. Yeah. Yes, I know that's... There he is.
Oh my god, I think that's Karen. Probably wants me to come home.
It's shockingly late. We talked about Cuphead. We did that. Hey, Rich and Jack, I really enjoyed the look of Twilight Princess. Really wish they'd do more realistic-looking games again. I think we talked about that. Also, please come do a Best of the Worst episode in Pittsburgh. Not going to happen. We have nothing personal against Pittsburgh, but we don't leave Milwaukee.
We're not gonna go to Pittsburgh just to do a Best of the Worst in Pittsburgh.
Hey, Jay Fresick 2. Hey, Jack, how did you like that Rampage cosplay photo where I was holding Jason David Frank's head? Jason is playing Bloodshot now, and Rampage is his mirror opposite. Photoshop works wonders. You got to get yourself a prop head. A Valiant comic character. Someone has been sharing some cosplay they're doing of him.
Yeah.
Full body paint, by the way.
Yeah.
It looks great. Your cosplay looks great, but man, that's got to be a shit bitch to wash off. Just that full body paint. And it's like all black body paint, too.
So what's this prop head business?
So he showed a photo and he's holding someone's head.
Yeah.
But apparently it's a photoshopped in head of one of his enemies.
Okay.
And if you're going to do that proper cosplay out at the cons, you need an actual prop head.
Are you sure it's Photoshop? Could it just be an amazing head?
Yes, he said it was Photoshop.
Okay.
I asked him on Twitter, and they said it was Photoshop. You need a prop head.
Do they need the head for the costume? Does the character frequently carry around a severed head?
Ooh, that's a good question. I assumed it looked kind of like they were doing a cover, like a mock cover of a
Okay.
comic. So you need a head. You need a real head, and then you could also put makeup or spray paint the head. I'm just trying to help. I'm trying to help out a cosplayer, Rich.
What do you know about cosplaying?
I know that if I saw a cosplayer holding a fake head, I would love that. That's what I know. That's what I know about cosplay. All right, hey guys, what?
You just give advice about something you know about. Why don't you just go tell Donald Trump how to run the country? Oh wait, that would probably work better.
Wait, that would probably help a little bit. Hey guys, have you heard of Thimbleweed Park? It's coming out tomorrow, and I'm thinking of checking it out with what little hours I can spare. Maniac Mansion, guys, you might enjoy it. Yeah, Ron Gilbert,
Okay.
one of the old school LucasArts
yeah.
point and click adventure guys, has made what is it called? Thimbleweed Park, which looks a lot like Skulder and Mully. Like it looks like an X-Files point and click adventure game.
I think I heard about this.
Old school point and click adventure.
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
Apparently, it's been in the works for a while.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
Yeah.
It sounds familiar.
What do you think?
Maybe we stream it? I don't know.
We'll see.
We've done 2 Phoenix Wrights in a row. We could change it.
Yeah.
up.
Oh, we're gonna change it up on Sunday. I'll tell
Okay.
you what. We'll need some other games. Sari Chen, thanks for the hilarious stream tonight. You guys are hilarious. I know this will be read later, but that's fine. Sorry for the sloggy parts. Original game came out on Game Boy Color, so it has.
I
its
understand.
limits.
I understand. Old system meant for younger audience. I get it.
Oh
I
yeah,
get it.
yeah. It's just like it's upsetting that it happens so many times in the same sequence.
Yeah.
But hey, that's all right. Gobbledygook says, "Have you read the Bachman books?"
The Running Man, because I really liked the movie The Running Man. I
Oh.
didn't care for the book that much, which is
sure.
completely different. Well, I didn't care for the ending of the book that much. I should
Oh,
be specific.
Oh, okay.
It just doesn't know how to end itself. Much like the rest of Stephen King's works. Doesn't matter if he's writing under a different name or not. He still doesn't know how to end his fucking stories.
Let's see. Here.
By the way, though, it is amazing just how much different the book is.
Oh, really?
The only thing they took is the concept of a criminal being televised as he's running.
Oh,
from
sure, of
people trying to
course.
kill him. Yeah,
Such an easy premise.
but you don't have the supervillains, like the costumed,
Well, yeah.
goofy supervillains. Just anybody who sees him can kill him, and it's not in like a specific arena. It's just anywhere in the actual
Oh,
country.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, but a bad ending.
He doesn't know how to end it.
Right. So a bad ending.
It's a bad ending.
Okay. All right. If I were teaching middle school English, I would throw that in there just for shits and giggles, says Gobbledygooks.
I gave Stephen King a lot more tries than I should have. Ultimately.
Stephen
But there's
King,
good in there. That's the thing.
he has great premises.
Yes.
He has great
Yes.
ideas.
I've been let down every fucking time.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing about great premises, Rich. Here's the thing about your great idea. This is a lesson for everyone out there. Your great idea for a book or a movie isn't worth shit until you write it. Stephen King, great ideas. Not that great a writer. Great ideas. He makes it happen. It's great. He's a motivation. He's a motivation to all of us, Rich. Sorry, Chen says, also, good thing you're very close to the trial. Good thing you're very close to the trial, but that's for the next time. Again, thanks for Phoenix White. Oh, okay. Oh, apparently Phoenix Wright originally came out on the Game Boy Advance.
Okay.
Okay. There we are. We are all caught up on ticks. We're all caught up on ticks. Everyone check your head. Behind the ears is where ticks like to bury themselves. So if you're out in the woods, but before you go in, you got to check for ticks. Check before they bite down. That's important.
You so crazy. You so crazy.
Camping in Wisconsin, Rich, you have to be aware of ticks.
Mr. Bibbs!
Because once they bite into you,
22 fucking months in a row says.
you can pull their body
I
off
have no
and
clever
their
joke
head
for 22 months.
detaches
20,
and their
easy.
head can
21,
stay
obvious.
lodged in your
22,
skin, and it's
nothing.
so fucking gross. So fucking gross. Hey, we got another tip. Len Flakasinski says, the stream I linked to you is one of the earlier streams from 2014 that you didn't upload. Not trying to be an asshole about you being behind on streams currently. No problem, Len. I will look into that. Len. Also, I last 1984s for 22 fucking months in a row.
Make film, not war, says. Oh my god!
Tyson, welcome.
Kieran XP.
Nonsense in
a bag.
Nonsense in a bag. That's a good username. Might I suggest capitalizing the start of each word so it's easier to understand.
Lieutenant Smash.
Lieutenant LT Smash.
I guess that could be it too.
Yep.
Lieutenant LT Smash.
That's what that is. Lucas Dukas for 18 months in a row says, book 'em, boys.
Ivan GPX.
Harmon Z for 15 months in a row.
Boojabit, 14 months in a row.
Jelly Sickle 101, welcome.
Noe MN says, seems that the next level of BOTW length increase will be when you just upload the unedited raw footage.
That would save us so much time. We would have had this episode up.
It'd also be much duller to look at. You really don't understand
You guys would hate it.
that there's a lot of just quiet, bored moments with some of these films.
You would hate it. Civilizations!
Skus for 34 fucking months in a row.
I think 6 might be one of the first.
Yeah.
So, like, that's the one, like,
Got a couple months.
we got a couple months to figure out what we're going to do here, Rich.
Jeez.
We got to say something new. Captain Blue 42 says, I didn't think I'd like these Phoenix Wright streams as much as I do. Oh my god, Captain Blue 42, I didn't think I'd like these Phoenix Wright streams as much as I do. That's a triple.
Mr. Shieldsy!
Walt Heisenbeard for 30 fucking months in a row says, rarely go out of my way to give compliments, but I got to admit, you guys are at the top of your game with the latest BOTW, HITB, and prereq. Best in a while.
Thank you. Steve the Gimp.
Chuck Fox.
C. Smith, 55.99.
Captain Jerk.
Eric of the North.
Sam Beedix says hack frogs.
Misner 127 fucking months in a row says IWPM.
No fear, no envy. For 25 fucking months in a row says oh ho ho.
Oh ho ho.
Oh ho ho.
And Len Flakzinski says, thanks for paying attention to my stream 2014 tip. Go see Logan.
I know, I need to go see Logan.
Thank you for subscribing. We really appreciate it.
It's true, we really do. There's just so many movies I need to see. We need to see Logan. You need to see